Dudes, have you ever wanted to display one of your most prized comic books, but feared that the image would end up looking like something from Picasso's Blue Period? You know, because of the sun washing away the color? Well, have we got an awesome product for you fine geeklings today from our friends at the Collector's Resource. They are a frame company that make frames specifically for you hardcore collectors. Check this bad boy out. And this is just the baseline model. They have one called the Bat Frame for all you die-hard Bat fans out there. And for a limited time only, you can get 10% off your entire order by entering the promo code AggressiveComics. Keep it one word. And speaking of Bat Frames, it's time to discuss a little something called Arkham Knight.
Bring it on!
Well, folks, I know we normally talk about all the geek news that's happened during the week and blah blah, but in all honesty, it's kind of been meh in comparison to Arkham Knight. Like, what am I gonna say? We have a third Spider-Man coming in, Tom Holland, who I know pretty much zero about, but in my opinion, he's definitely better than that dude who played Ender, but I still prefer Andrew Garfield. He had that part down. Just, you know, poor Garfield. He suffered from the same issue that Brandon Roth suffered from. A shit script. Other news is that, I sounded like Blue from Blue's Clues, is that Beetlejuice 2 is starting to film, which is awesome. That's all we know, so there's not much to talk about other than yay, but yeah, so let's get right to what this episode is about, shall we? Batman Arkham Knight. It's time for good, meh, shite. There will be 2 reviews of Arkham Knight, and this one in particular is spoiler-free, and then we're gonna wait a bit until everybody else has played, about a week or so, and then the spoilers will be thrown in your face. Okay, first things first, is the game awesome? Yes. As long as you're not playing on PC, which has been laggy as fickety fuck, but I personally haven't noticed any glitches while playing on the PS4. But the story to this game, though! Oh my god! Honestly, there's no better way to describe it other than goosebumps. I'm not talking about the book series. Not only that, the game really surprised me, and not the Arkham Knight part. I'm talking about that subplot that no one knew was going to happen in this game, and it's incredible, and I could really see why this game got M for mature rating. In addition to that, the homage to past Batman storylines is freaking amazeballs. I said amazeballs. Ugh. There are Easter eggs everywhere, so keep an eye out. Now don't worry, this isn't gonna spoil anything for you guys, but these 2 are so great, and they kind of hit you over the head with it, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it. One of them being the Grey Ghost poster, aka Bruce's idol when he was growing up. And they pay respect to Adam West because in Oracle's clock tower, they show the old bus that opens to revealed button, just like in Bruce's old study where it revealed the poles that took you to the Batcave. So those are just 2 of many, many awesome Easter eggs. Now, there were some sections that really caught me off guard. Like, there was one scene in particular that literally had me shit my pants. Now, let's talk about controls. Yummy. Don't know why I said that, but come to think of it, it seems to be pretty tasty to some people. Yummy. They're more or less the same, except now we have a new toy, being the Batmobile. Do we love it here? We're actually split on that. Actually, the 2 owners of Aggressive Comics are having a nerd battle as we speak as to whether or not the Batmobile is actually useful. I feel some parts of it are really forced in that you cannot do a certain task without it, but you can choose to not drive it and just use it for those specific sequences. The real cool thing about it is when you get into a massive battle and you use the car as your finishing sign-off, like a massive F you, I'm Batman. How do you like them, Monsanto's bitch? Now let's talk about the new tag team style of play. Now how can I put this? It's awesome. It's so great, it's not even funny. What's there to laugh about? Nah. Like every time I get the chance to team up, I keep hitting that tag team option to smoothly transition through combos. As always, the map is massive and the toys just keep getting better, so seeing as this is the final game in the Arkham trilogy, this was one hell of a send-off. I mean, even if the game was glitching for PC users, the storyline is incredible. End of story. It's what has me hooked. So Arkham Knight gets the stamp of good shite. Only because that is as high as our rating system goes, and it really has to be a gold star and then some. But I don't feel that this is enough. So here you go, Arkham Knight. Titty comfort! Okay, I'm gonna get back to playing this game before it gets dark, and then it is my time to fly into the night sky to protect my streets. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. We want to know if you've been playing the game, and we want to know your thoughts on it as well. And if you have any questions for any of us here at Aggressive Comics, we will respond in the comments below, or at least try to. And remember to hit the pause button on your game. I know it's difficult, but try to visit aggressivecomics.com for all the latest and greatest in geeky news. Also, be sure to check out our sponsor for this episode, the Collector Resource, and show some support by rocking one of our sweet tees. That not only do they look great, but they say, hey, I'm aggressive, and my titties might just explode with confetti. Plus, if I see you wearing one of those tees at SDCC, I will give you a big fat hug. And this awesome Geekgasm button designed by Megan Laura. Okay, and I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, that's right. Stay geeky, my friends.